Hi, welcome to Weighty Issues. My name is Liz Feinstein, and we are going to talk about what it's been like for me being overweight my whole life. And I'm sure a lot of people have the same issues. Some like to talk about it, some don't, and that's fine. But I do. I like to talk about it because it helps me focus and it helps me try to become the best version of myself. And so I thought I would, kind of share with you some stories of what it's like for me living in my body. You know, excuse me. I have been overweight, obese, fat my whole life. I mean, I think I was two and I was like 50 pounds. That's a lot for a 2-year-old. My first diet, as far back as I can remember, was like the fifth grade. My teacher was Mrs. Goldstein at the time. I come from Brooklyn and I went to PS 199, and Mrs. Goldstein was like a little chubby, adorable lady. And she meant well. And she told me and my mom about this new diet in the neighborhood um, with a gentleman. His name was Ron something. I don't remember. I don't remember the last name. But he had this new diet out and it was called Lean Line. And he had a studio in my neighborhood, which was Midwood back in the day. And yay, Brooklyn. And anyway, he had this studio. It was above a bar. And he had something that was like a magical mirror. And I don't know in fifth grade how old you are. I'm gonna say maybe you're 11, 10, 11. But when you looked in this magical mirror, you saw yourself thin. And I was chunky. I was, a chunky, you know, awkward 11-year-old. And so I joined. My mom joined, my Aunt Rose, and my cousin. We all joined this program called Lean Line. And when I would look, every week we would go to get weighed in. We'd be on the diet. And I don't know if I ever lost any weight doing it. I don't remember. I was 11. I mean, it was just something fun to do. And I would look in this mirror and it would be like, oh my God, see yourself thin, And it was like magical to me. It was this magic mirror. And ever since then, I always wanted to be thin. I never quite got there, but we got lots of time for lots of stories. But anyway, that was the start for me of diets, and in fifth grade, like I said, you're 11, kids are mean. I can remember back in Brooklyn, um, one year for Halloween, I think it was sixth grade. So what am I now? You know, 11 and a half, 12. I mean, I'm a kid. I dressed up as a black cat. And these two boys, Eric and Todd, I'll never forget them for as long as I live, nicknamed me Fat Cat. And throughout my sixth grade, my last year in elementary school, we were going to graduate. They called me Fat Cat every goddamn day. And it really, really had an effect on me. I mean, it really did. I cried almost every day in sixth grade because of these two kids. So, Eric and Todd from Midwood, if you're out there right now, I'd like to say fuck you. Okay? So glad I got that off my chest. But anyway, you know, my parents never fat shamed me. I come from an Italian background. My both parents were Italian, and my mother was a great cook. And Sunday dinner was a big thing in my house. My mother also made a big meal on Wednesday or Thursday where everybody came over, and so we were surrounded. I mean, I grew up eating some of the best food in the world, and I guess, ate too much of it. So like I said, my parents never fat shamed me. Maybe later on in life when my dad got older and a little bit senile, he used to tell me I gained weight or I looked fat, but in a joking way, and it never really hurt my feelings because he was daddy. Um, but yeah, it's tough. We have kids, and what we do to our kids really does kind of reflect the way they grow up. And so thankfully for me and my parents, they never did that to me. And I had a healthy relationship with food and my body. I mean, I never liked my body, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't because of my parents. And so I tried not to do that to my kids. I hope that I did that did that for them. Anyway, I remember as a kid also, now you can buy plus size clothes everywhere. I mean, I've even modeled plus size clothes. A couple of years back, I modeled for this fashion catalog, Jessica London. I won a contest, and you had to submit some photographs. I did a lot for my ego because I had just finished losing over 100 pounds and was gaining it back slowly but surely. And because that's a yo-yo effect of my life. And I put some pictures out there for this contest for this model search, and it was for Jessica London, and I won out of 5,000 applicants. I won. I had to go through three different auditions, a telephone chat, once in person, more and more pictures, and within a couple of days, they called me and said, "You won." And they brought me into their studio in Manhattan, and oh my God, I was in the catalog just for one time. It was for the online catalog, so it wasn't as prestigious as being in the paper catalog, I guess. I don't know. But I loved it, and I won all the clothes. And one thing about me, my whole life, I have been a clothes horse. I love getting dressed up. I love beautiful things. Um, and it's really easy today to get plus size clothes. I mean, you could get anything you want. Um, and basically you can get it online. You don't have to go into the stores anymore and subject yourself to that mirror and trying on things in front of people and, like it was back in the day. It's not like that. But anyway, I won this contest. It was great. I got all these beautiful clothes, but I still consistently gained weight. I remember that day talking to the director of this whole program, this whole modeling thing that was going on. Um, I said, I love this. I'm sitting in the makeup chair. They put on my makeup, they do my hair, they give me all these gorgeous things to wear. And I said to him, I could do this every day. He says, no, you can't, because the average plus size model is a size 12 or a 14. And I was somewhere around 18, maybe even a 20 at this point. Now I'm tipping it at 22. Um, and I said, really? How is that even fair? He said, but that's the way it is. So my career in modeling ended. It started and ended basically right there. But anyway, being overweight my whole life and you know, where I am today, I'm 62. I'm the mom of three, grandma of one. I have the greatest husband. He always um he always has my back. And if I say, oh, I want to spend $600 on this weight loss, blah, 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 he's like, go for it, do it. No problem, do it. Never an issue. And I have spent thousands of dollars trying to get thin. And I always wind up back in this body. So, um, I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to be thin. I don't know. I hate to say that, but I really love to eat and I really love food. And it's really hard when you love food and you love to cook. You love to feed people. And, food's a pleasure. Eating is a pleasure, one of our pleasures in life. I don't do a lot of things. Like I said, I mean, I'm a mom and a wife and a grandma. And those are the things I love being, a mother-in-law. But you can't, I'm not at my potential unless I'm thinner. And honestly, I don't know how to get there. I really don't anymore. I have done hypnosis. I did hypnosis. My parents gave me $1,000 back in 1978 so I can do hypnosis because I had a crush on a boy and I knew he was not going to want to go out with me unless I was thinner. And so I did hypnosis and it worked. I don't know if the hypnosis worked or I really wanted the boyfriend. And so I lost a ton of weight and I got down to like, oh my God, 145, 146 pounds and I'm 5'10". So I was great. I was perfect, and I got the boyfriend. But that didn't last long, neither did the 146 pounds, you know. So I'm not certain that the hypnosis worked, you know. I don't know if it's possible to enjoy life and be on a diet. And I don't know if it's possible to enjoy life and not be thinner. So that's what I'm trying to find out. And that's why I created this Weighty Issues page, YouTube channel. Um, because I want to be out there and I want to help other people. And I think that maybe, we can kind of help each other. And, maybe with a weekly kind of talk show type of YouTube. This is my first take on this, so please, bear with me. I will get better as we go along. I really don't have any advice on losing weight. I have lost weight in the past, tons of weight. I mean, I have lost 100 pounds at least 3, maybe 4 times in my life, at least minimum. But now I can't seem to do it. And I'm 62, as I said. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm scared. I don't want to get sick. I certainly don't want to die. And so I think that this is kind of like a therapy, not only for me, but maybe for you too, if you need help. And maybe we could help each other. Um, you know what I hate most? I'm going to tell you one little thing and then I'm gonna, say goodnight for now. What I hate most is when I'm talking to people about weight and saying, I just wish I could do it and I wish it was an easier way and um I don't know. And they say to me, "Oh, did you just try, eating less and moving more?" Yeah, I tried that. I've tried that 100 times. It works as long as I'm eating less and moving more. But the day I stop eating less and moving more, the weight comes right back. So here I am stuck, fat again, probably very fat, and I don't want to be stuck in this body anymore. So let's help each other. Let me help you, and you can help me. And maybe together we can do it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I am going to end like this. I have this little idea. And my idea is that every time I come on here once a week, I am going to give us some homework. So, starting tomorrow, let's all walk for 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes a day until we meet again, until my next video pops up. And let's see if that helps. Okay? Um, I plan to get weighed at least once a week, and I will let you know how I do. So starting today, don't make any drastic changes to anything, your diet or anything like that. Just walk for 20 minutes. Let's do it together, and let's check back in a week. I have another video, and I promise to, I don't know, to give you some better stories than the ones I started with. Oh, it's not easy to do this. I give credit to all the people that are on YouTube and TikTok and um, all over the place, getting a lot of movement and a lot of likes and a lot of comments and on their videos because this is hard. It's hard to sit here and talk about things. But I'm going to try. I'm going to give it a try, and I hope you'll stick with me, and maybe together, well, we could grow. And I don't mean grow. I mean I get more likes. Anyway, I did go tonight. I just wanted to tell you a quick story. I'm also on TikTok, Liz Feinstein, Weighty Issues. So maybe you could check me out there. But I did go tonight to Uncle Giuseppe's Marketplace in Eatontown, New Jersey. I had wanted to go for a long time. Really cool, cool store. Not just Italian marketplace, of course, that's basically what it is, but they have everything. They have a tremendous, tremendous gluten-free aisle, gluten-free area. Um, and they have a really tremendous healthy area, where you can get, healthier snacks and healthier, things to eat, which I found, I haven't found actually in supermarkets, your regular run-of-the-mill supermarkets. So this place was pretty incredible. They had every olive I think that we've ever made in the world, every kind of cheese, which probably I shouldn't eat too much of. I don't think anyone should, but everything in moderation. That's what I'm trying to do going forward. They also have the most incredible selection of meats and chickens and fish and all of that. So check it out if you're near New Jersey. I don't know if there's any in Long Island or Brooklyn or wherever. I know with Staten Island we don't have one. So just a little suggestion, maybe check it out, do a little food shopping, and um and that's it. So for now, I'm sending you my love, and I hope that you come back and we can I don't know, we can have a relationship. How's that? Let's start there. Have a great night, and thanks for stopping by. Bye bye.